Usually when I do one of these videos, it's a games I keep going back to on something like the Game Boy Advance or the GameCube or something like that. But I wanted to flip the script a little bit because I wanted to talk about Mario for something that is an iconic character. It is not a character I talk about very often on the channel. Maybe in passing every once in a while I'll talk about him, but I don't really do a whole lot of dedicated Mario content. So today, we're talking about the 10 Mario games I keep coming back to. Now, there's going to be one that is conspicuous by its absence on this list, and that is Super Mario Bros. 3. Everyone comes back to Super Mario Bros. 3. That's why it's not on here, okay? Well, we are going to kick things off right now with a game on the Super Nintendo that, while it drives me up a tree, it is one of the best Mario games ever made. Starting off with Yoshi's Island, and yeah, this was one that I took a long time to come around on because I hate crying Mario. Absolutely hate it. I think it is one of the absolute worst things that Nintendo has ever done to release that pox upon humanity. But I have to forgive them because the game is so good. First off, this is the best looking 2D Mario game ever made. I'll say that right now. And some could argue that this is a Yoshi game. I mean, it is a Yoshi game, but Mario is a key part, so I'm saying it counts. It's my video. I don't care. I think that there's some really incredible design work here, some amazing sound. Music is fantastic. Like it is just, it's such a signature experience and such a wonderful game overall that I can't help but love it because it's so ridiculously goddamn charming that I can't help but have fun with it. Even when Mario is screaming and wailing and crying, it's still something that is a wonderful game. It builds upon things that we don't see in other Mario games. Like, this is a unique experience and something that we've had some returns to it with different releases or different iterations of Yoshi's Island, but it's not like it's a core mechanic that we've seen encountered in other Mario games. It's just well made, it's just really fun, and it's just a brilliant overall design. So when it comes to Super Mario Bros. 3D games specifically, there's a lot of great ones out there. You can extol the virtues of Super Mario 64. You can talk about the wonders of Super Mario Galaxy. You can even look at something like Super Mario Odyssey, which I adore, and say that they are all the best. And you're probably right. But my favorite is Super Mario Sunshine, and there's a lot of reasons for that. One, this was the first 3D Mario game I ever really played and enjoyed. I never liked Super Mario 64. Never a game that really connected for me. But Mario Sunshine did something special. It dared to be different. It dared to take a risk. It tried something new. It gave Mario an accessory, like Flood, as opposed to just having him run and jump around all the time. It was something new and exciting and different and fun and weird, right? Like, it was just a bizarre game. I loved the setting of Delfino Island. I loved the music. I loved the look of the game. I loved the level layouts. It was just, for me, kind of the perfect 3D Mario experience. Now, Odyssey has eclipsed it, obviously, at this point. And I honestly, as much as I took a long time to get into Galaxy and Galaxy 2, I think, obviously, those are better games as well. But I always come back to Sunshine, and I'll always love it. I'm not gonna lie, I had put together this list and didn't recognize that I didn't have a Mario Kart game on here. So, unfortunately, New Super Mario Bros. Wii got the axe here in favor of Mario Kart DS. Because Mario Kart DS is my absolute favorite Mario Kart game. It was a toss-up between 8 Deluxe, DS, and Double Dash, but I think at the end of the day, DS does some stuff that is not only just incredibly ambitious for the title, it's also something where we see kind of a signature Nintendo experience involved here. Because the most important thing that DS did was it offered DS download play for anyone that had a DS near there to be able to play the game as well. They didn't have to have the cartridge. They just had to be willing to download the temporary files to be able to play it. So being able to play this game in a room full of people against your friends online, and really only needing one cart to do so, was kind of incredible. It was a magical experience and just so incredibly fun. This is something when I worked at Electronic Arts, we used to play this game all the time when we were working on Madden 09 on the DS. We would take our lunch breaks, we would hop into the conference room, and we would play Mario Kart DS and just have a blast. It's one of my signature memories of working there, one of my favorite things I ever did. It's something that to this day, I think is still a fantastic experience overall. This game's amazing. I don't think you can go wrong with either version of this game, whether you're playing the original SNES Classic or you're playing the brand new remaster on the Nintendo Switch. Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars is spectacular. It's all the best parts of Nintendo and all the best parts of Square mashed up to make this just incredibly fun, unique, and wonderful role-playing game featuring our favorite plumber and all his friends, and some new ones that we've never seen before, like Gino and Mallow. It was a truly remarkable game, and it was something that I remember when it debuted and just being absolutely blown away, not only by the concept. Like, I never had the idea that Mario could be in an RPG cross my mind. It wasn't something I ever thought of, but to see it fully realized and to see it fully fleshed out by the amazing team at Square and Nintendo was something that I just had to play, and it's something that I still love to this day. It is such a truly just charming and wonderful game that is almost a landmark in the Mario universe. It really is. Like, so much stuff stems from what happened in this game. Like, we wouldn't have the Paper Mario games without this one. I don't think we'd have the Mario and Luigi games without this one. It's an important title. Super Mario World, I think, is the best 2D Mario game ever made. I like more games more than it, but for me, this is the best one, and I'll explain that here in a second. My favorite 2D Mario game is Super Mario Bros. 2. I thought it was incredibly unique. I thought it was different. I thought it was exciting. There's also the emotional tie to it where it was the first game I ever purchased with my own money that I had earned and wasn't just given. It was something that has a deep emotional bond to me. But when I look at it objectively, Super Mario World is unbelievably amazing. The level designs are fantastic. The graphics are wondrous. For something to look this good while being a launch title for a brand new console is kind of remarkable. The gameplay is fantastic. It introduced Yoshi, which, I don't really care about that so much, but the gameplay with Yoshi offered something different. Kind of like my opinion of Super Mario Sunshine, they took a risk. They tried something different here, and I think they should be commended for that, because not only did they create what is, to me, the signature Super Nintendo experience for Mario, it's the signature Mario experience overall as far as 2D games go. There's two versions of this game. Both of them are fantastic. The one in particular we're talking about today, though, is Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions on the Nintendo 3DS. I love these games. I absolutely love them. Like, the concept of the Mario & Luigi series is something that I just think is wonderful. Having the different face buttons do different things for different characters, the different abilities you're able to find, the RPG elements where you're buying the items and the weapons and the armor and stuff like that to upgrade Mario and Luigi is right up my alley. It is just a perfect hallmark and perfect throwback to what we experienced in Super Mario RPG, and it just works. They're wickedly funny, uproariously funny at times. There's fantastic crossovers and callbacks to other games, like Professor Egad shows up. He's from Luigi's Mansion. It's just a really wonderful experience from top to bottom. And this 3DS version is a beautiful remaster of a classic game on the GBA. It just works. The Bowser's Minion stuff is fantastic as well. Do not overlook this one. If you've only played the GBA original, you need to play this. There's an awful lot of Mario sports games you could put on this list that are fantastic. And while I want to include stuff like the baseball games and the golf games and the tennis games, Super Mario Strikers is the top tier for me. This is such a just fantastic title, and I'm so excited that it's offered now on the Nintendo Switch with the Nintendo Classics Online Edition, because this game is magnificent, and it's something that people need to play. It's a perfect example of taking a core concept of football or soccer and turning it into something that is approachable, enjoyable, fun, and downright silly, with the different power-ups and the characters that you're able to find. Like, the walls are electrified. That happens in real soccer, right? The game is so much fun, though. Like, the over-the-top animations, the really solid soccer mechanics throughout it are fantastic, and it's just a really signature experience for Mario sports titles. Like I said, you can't go wrong with any of them. Mario 3-on-3 Hoops Basketball is another one that I really enjoy, but the one I come back to the most often is Strikers. Our third RPG game on this list is Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, and I think this is quite possibly my favorite GameCube game. I think there is something truly remarkable and magical about everything in this game, whether it's the different characters that you're able to recruit to help Mario out on his adventure, the just stunning graphical design and overall quality that is presented through this title, or even just the incredible remaster on the Nintendo Switch. Thousand Year Door is, to me, the signature GameCube experience. The gameplay mechanics are solid and familiar. Like, if you have played Mario RPG or you played the original Paper Mario on the N64, you're going to know how this game plays. You understand the timing elements that are in play, the different abilities every character has, the fun interactions and the like just ridiculous dialogue and things like that that happen in these games. They're things that everyone anticipates and enjoys when they play these titles if they like RPGs. It's just the best one as far as I'm concerned. Like, this is just such a touchstone landmark title that when they announced the remaster for the Switch, I already own the GameCube version. I don't need it. But when they announced it for the Switch, I immediately said I was picking it up because it's that good of a title. Love the remaster, but I love the original too. Super Mario Bros. Wonder hooked me from the second I started the game up. I thought it had an incredible look, an absolutely amazing design, and just a truly unique take and unique approach to what a 2D planar Mario platformer could be. This didn't stray too far from its standard design elements here, right? Like, this still felt familiar. This still felt like anyone that had ever played a Mario game before would know how to play this one and know what to do. But with the advent of the brand new power-ups, with the different level designs, with the incredible overworld map and all the different things you were able to find, the secrets there, as well as just the fun and challenging different kind of mini-games installed in each level where you're trying to find the different flowers or completing the flower quests to be able to unlock further parts of the game, it really felt like something that took the best elements of overworld 3D Mario games and just crammed them into a fantastic 2D Mario game. This had all the feeling of what I got with like New Super Mario Bros. Wii and still made it something that was approachable, unique, and fun. This is my favorite Mario game. I think I mentioned that earlier. This is Super Mario Bros. 2, aka Doki Doki Panic on the Famicom Disk System. And this is just, like I said, they dared to try something new. They dared to be different. They brought over something that was unique and unexpected and just a far enough departure from the original Super Mario Bros. That it's truly enjoyable. The different characters having the different abilities is something that we see still as a natural element of the Mario games in the 2D environment going forward, and 3D, actually, when you look at 3D Land and 3D World. The different level designs and the different characters that were brought in were things that we kept seeing going forward. Like, we still see the vegetables and things like that in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. We see Shy Guys and Sniffets and Ninjas and stuff like that in classic Mario games. Birdo is a regular participant in pretty much anything involving Mario. I love this game. I love the different levels. I love the layout. I love the gameplay. I love the music. There's nothing about this game I don't enjoy. It is my personal favorite Mario game. It's not the best, but it's my personal favorite. There's my list. 10 Mario games I keep coming back to. Games that I love, games that I find enjoyable, that I think are just awesome and worth playing today in 2025. There's some old stuff on here all the way back from the NES to stuff that is current today on the Nintendo Switch. Let me know in the comments down below. What games are you surprised I didn't include on my list? What games would be on your Mario list? I'd love to hear from you. Do a video response. That'd be cool as well. If you're new here and you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. I'd love to have you stick around. Till next time, folks, I've been Jay. Appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me. Remember to play more games, stay square, and take care. I'll talk to you soon.